That's horrible. I wonder why they redid the whole system.
I don't know because I can't find anything now. We do have music. Oh, where's our chat thing? Where's our people? Uh-oh. There
I
it
don't know.
goes. There's chat, I
Is it
think.
working?
I don't know. They've moved everything.
See, that's just crazy.
I don't know. It's been that day for me. Oh, okay. It has an add a scene. Maybe it's under the add scene button. Let me look. I'm
Hmm.
afraid. No, I'll do it later.
Well, there's Kara's here.
You know, I'm afraid to punch anything because I might disconnect.
I know if it disconnects everything or everybody goes, that would be horrible.
Because I've had that day today, and
Hey, baby girl.
Hey, baby, how are you? I'm not wearing I'm wearing my old prescription. I just realized that was probably I'm having that
Well,
day.
you're having a great day.
Yeah. Here's those old Calgon commercials. I'm feeling
Yes.
that.
Calgon, take me away.
Oh, hey, Sierra.
Yes,
I
if
was
you're up to hear
emailing
the
with her
bubbles.
earlier today. She was asking me fun trademark questions.
Oh, cool.
No. Why do you think that?
It is a nightmare to navigate.
On it, she was like, "Hey, I've got a simple question." Oh, it's my brother again. I had dinner with you, baby. Oh, look, I'm sorry to be rude. I'm going to be that guy real quick and go. I can't talk to you now because I know he was
Because he will
calling
think.
you. I know. I'm doing the live stream. doing the live stream. I will talk to you in a bit.
There you go.
Talk
Always.
to you in an hour. I just left him. Talk to you.
He thought of something else.
Yeah, I know, right? And
Mm-hmm.
oh my
I'm
gosh,
sure that's what happened.
I know, right? I did hour. Oh my god, I hate you. Autocorrect, not hot. Hour. Lordy, lordy, lordy. He said, "Oh, hot. I know I am." So that was probably a good typo. Anyway, how are you
Yeah,
guys
there we
doing
go. Put
tonight?
him to work.
I know.
Carol
I
got the
talked.
solution.
Yeah, I've talked out with you, brother. I was almost late tonight because he wouldn't let me. And one more thing. And one more thing.
Oh my goodness. He was wound up.
Oh, he was. He wants to start investing in stocks. He's like, "Why haven't you invested?" Because I have no money. I would love to. You want to give me some money? I'll go invest it.
There
Like
you go.
I have like what $5 invested in Bitcoin, and that's it. Which I was trying to explain to him. He's like, "That sounds like a flim flam." I'm like, "It probably is, but I'm happy with my little $5 flim flam." And my little flim flam doubled, so I have $10 in Bitcoin. I like it.
Yep.
I'm quite happy with my little $10 flim flam.
See, there you go.
Yep. I know it's almost Friday. Thank you, Katie. I'm living well. Oh no, because it's my last Friday to do the fish fry. We've been having so much fun.
Well, okay then. Just taking it along.
Well, that's an interesting one. Here we go.
What's that?
Would you pour water on a green witch to turn her into smoke and melt her if she tried to steal your tuna? No, because I hated that part. I like the flying monkeys and I like the green witch.
You like that, Bubba?
I did not like the Wizard of Oz. I was probably the weirdest kid in the world because I liked the monkeys, and I wanted my own monkey. And I thought
it has nothing to do with the green witch stealing your tuna sandwich.
No, I know, but I never liked Dorothy because she stole shoes, and I thought that was strong. And my mother really hated the movie. She's like, "I'm not gonna watch a movie about a woman stealing shoes."
Linda told her to. It was all okay, all approved. Everybody was
My
happy.
mother hated Glinda. Now, my mother had like the most bizarre opinion of the Wizard of Oz, and I guess it tainted me. But I loved me some monkeys. So yeah. So no, I would not pour water on the green witch. And I don't like tuna salad.
Cut it in half and serve. Oh, you just give it to her.
Yeah, I'd let her have it.
Take your fishy sandwich and go.
Yes, yeah. I would trade it for a flying monkey anyway. So she could have all the tuna fish sandwich she wanted. She'd just let me play with the monkeys for a while. I'm all about me some flying monkeys. What about you? Would you?
No, I mean they're okay. I watched it every Easter when we were growing up because that's when they played it in the 60s and 70s. But now they
And
play it
yes,
anytime.
huh?
Now they play it anytime.
I know, right? And
Yeah.
yes, Carol, I love me some Wicked. I do love me some Wicked.
Garth did too when he went.
I know. That was the cruelest thing, man. My ex stole my son's Wicked tickets. What kind of person does that? I still can't get over that, man. Who steals Wicked tickets from their child?
Yeah, we know what kind of guy he is.
Well, I'm just saying. And I know he watches this every time we do it, so I think that's doubly fun. So, dude, seriously, you took your son's Wicked tickets.
Oh,
Yeah. So, yeah.
Lord. Okay.
I know I gotta get a dig in. It's almost Easter. I have to have something to confess. Except they're not doing
Uh-huh.
confessions on Saturday, so that's a whole other thing. Gotta save it up a week. I know, I just I stopped all. Stop the chat right
Well,
there. Yeah, there we go.
luckily you got a couple days. It's okay.
Yeah, I know. I know I'm being bad for Lynn. I'm gonna burn in hell. It's okay. Although wouldn't that be the bummer that's what sent me to hell?
What?
Taking digs at him.
Oh my gosh.
That'd be so messed up.
Yeah, it would. Yes, it would.
Mm. Oh
Without
man,
doubt.
always during tornado season. I hated when storms were outside. I know,
You
man.
just
I drove through a tornado, which was, couldn't anybody from we live here in Georgia, which is Dixie Tornado Alley, and couldn't somebody from my house go, "Hey, Sherry, could you wait till the tornado passes by before you head home?" They waited till I got home and they're like, "Hey, did you see the twister come through?" I'm like, "No, because I was driving in it. Thank you." It dropped a tree on my car. It was quite lovely, actually.
Mm-mm-mm.
So yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
fun. Have you
True.
ever driven through a tornado? What's your worst tornado experience, Carol?
Hmm. The worst? Yeah,
Mhm.
probably when I drove through it, it picked me up and pushed me into a church trailer.
Oh,
It
dang.
also picked him up, and luckily it was just a glancing thing because it threw him off the
Okay.
road, and then it slammed me down. So that
Hmm.
was going up to Norcross.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, I
Georgia.
didn't know there was out there or not.
I think the only one I know with the worst tornado stories than you and me is probably Nancy in Tuscaloosa.
Yeah, see?
That is terrifying. Not yet, Janelle, and no word on when they're gonna get here. So, as soon as I know, I swear to God, we will immediately send out, notice to everybody. We will post it on the Kickstarter pages. I will not keep that secret.
And
I
hopefully they come in Savannah, Port of Savannah.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. So, yeah, as soon as I know that they are in port, we will let everybody know. So, we are not holding that. I promise. It's like my editor when they're like, "Is the book done?" As soon as it is, I will email everybody. I'm not going to hold that under my vest. I promise you. Easter plans. What about you, Carol? What you
I
doing?
don't think I have any. I don't
Really?
know if Garth is off or if he's going to be here. Um, I don't know if Lisa's going to go over to Nicole's and they're going to have Easter because, and maybe not because, or maybe because they're taking the little one up to North Carolina to be with the grandparents. So they
I,
had Easter here last weekend, and then they're going to have Easter over there this weekend.
I need to get Nicole my database, see if she can do something with it.
Maybe.
Because that'd be nice. Update my database, make it modern. My 30
Functionable
year
today.
old database. That would be nice.
Yeah.
I'd like to have that thing current so I could do something with it. The look on her face, she's like, my Easter plans. I have 2 egg hunts. What's tomorrow? Friday? Are they
Hmm.
Friday or Saturday? We got 2 egg hunts with the baby tomorrow or Saturday. I gotta check my calendar. Then we have the one here at the house. We got a lot of people coming for that one. We got dye Easter eggs on Saturday for the Sunday one.
Right.
A lot of cooking one on Saturday because I got a lot of people coming Sunday. And yeah, gotta hide the eggs. So I hope it's not gonna rain because otherwise we're gonna be doing that in the house. So I don't
No, I think it's supposed to be a beautiful weekend
Oh, that'll be awesome.
in the 80s, even here. I don't know about what you got up there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, there you go. No, I was not in Atlanta in the 90s, but my family was. Oof, that is terrifying.
Sure.
Yeah, Atlanta's never fun for tornadoes. That's why I'm glad
No.
I got a basement. So when I moved back, I made sure I had a basement. Oh, hey, Katie Z, I love you. It's good to Katie, look. Katie was the first person way back when we were talking to about doing barbecue sauce and semi sauce.
Ah.
Way, way, way back. Jesus. Way, 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 way back. So yeah, yeah. And keep the baby from helping the baby search. Yeah, that's true. Oh my God. Yeah, we got to keep Rex indoors. We learned that last year or the
Oh.
year before. Rex is a great egg hunter.
Plastic or hard-boiled?
Both.
Oh my gosh.
He also tends to push the kids over and steal the eggs, and that doesn't go well over either.
Lovely.
So, yeah. But we have a lot of fun with that dog. So
You say that.
I know, right? You guys are not asking questions. Y'all are being really quiet. So we're gonna have to be entertaining. All right. So Carol, what are you working on? What'd you do this week?
About 5,000 words in Derek over the last 2 days.
I did 5,000 in one day.
Yeah, see, no.
Fear me! I had a 5,000 word day.
Yup, see?
I know, right? It was a miracle.
That's what it's
And then I was
supposed to
in a
look like.
coma.
Uh-huh.
I like that. I like being in a coma. All right. Are we ever going to come to
Okay.
Iowa? I last time I was in Iowa, the bus broke down. And I remember
Mm.
Diana trying to hitch a ride for us. We
Oh
were
my
broken
gosh.
down in a field forever. So yeah,
No.
that was interesting. I love Iowa. I would love to come back. Yeah, if I ever get an opportunity, I would definitely do Iowa again because I have a lot of fun in Iowa. It is very cool there.
Okay.
Oh, that's Carol. You're collecting short stories, right?
Supposed to be, yeah. Yep. Nobody's sending any in. Hint, hint, wink, wink.
I know, right? Oh, that's the other thing, Missy. I do not like that they've changed our little chat thing here.
I know, right?
Yeah, no, our little feeder board thingy, and I don't know how to fix that. Is no longer going with our websites and all on it. Dang it! I got to figure out how
Oh,
to
it is
put all
not.
them. No, I got to figure out how to put all
I
that
didn't
back
realize
in
that.
here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some digging when I'm not late from having dinner with my brother. Um, yes, the tarot cards are still available. I can't talk. Available if you go to thtarot.com. You will be able to order them still. Have all the items from Kickstarter. I'm not sure what that is. Do you mean have they all shipped? No, we're still waiting for them to come in.
Right.
Are they all still available? I don't know because I don't keep up with that. I think there are some that are still available. If you go to yearofasheron.com, you can see what's still available. I will let everybody know when the next two books come in. We're still waiting on them. I have no idea where we're going to put them. We are clearing spots. Cynthia was actually here. Gosh, she stayed here for 8 hours clearing. We got tons more room in my room for when they get here. I don't know where I'm going to sleep.
Right.
That's going to be fun. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
have they shipped? No, they have not shipped yet. Lewin Hope.
Mm-hmm.
Sure how to say your name. I'm sorry if I mispronounced it, but we are working on getting everything out. Well, we're working on getting everything in, and then we'll get it out. But we
There
are
you
making room in expectation of getting that in. So I don't know where I'm going to. I may have to be camping out in my backyard.
go.
That's going to be
It's
interesting.
gonna be warmer weather.
Yeah, I know.
Much warmer weather. You should be comfy.
Thank God it got to be spring. So yeah, if I'm camping
Exactly.
out in my backyard, my neighbors may be complaining, but yeah. Do they have to be DH related or just anything? They have to have, well, it depends if they're a DH, they have to be DH related. If it's in the league, it has to have league. Right, Carol? You're the
Right.
editor.
Exactly. Yeah. Because Sherry opened up. So generally, if you have a favorite I want to say creature so bad. Favorite character. Then you can go through and work your story around this character, so long as you don't change any of that character's canon. So you can't marry off somebody, you can't kill him, you can't anything that hasn't happened, won't happen in the future, whatever. Then you can go through and just build a story around them, and then send it right in to conkedits.com.
Which normally we have the little bar going.
I know, it's just right there.
Oh, here we go. I can do this.
Okay, you can add some things.
Edits dot. Wait, conc edits. Wait, what is it?
Conk edits. Yes.
At what? I forgot.
Gmail.
At Gmail?
Yep. Yeah, that's my shortest email address.
Okay, at gmail.com.
Yep.
I can do that one. There we go. All right. So there's a question for you, dearest. What did it feel like to see your first book published?
Oh my God, it was scary and it felt like being gobsmacked. And I just wandered around the house in a daze for almost a week because I just couldn't believe I was holding my book. And I did. I just carried it around like a kid or something. It was just amazing that somebody else saw the vision and then went through and took it and made it better and then published it. It was amazing.
I have to think back many decades.
See, I just got to go back to 2008. I think.
Yeah, I got to go back to 93. So it has been a minute. But no, it was very surreal. And it was really cool because at the time I was working in a bookstore. And as amazing as it was to have it mailed to my house and to open up the mail and get that first copy, when I was in the bookstore and we actually got copies in the store, and because back then my name, now, thank you God, my name's actually on the boxes when they get shipped to the bookstores. But back then, it was just in with a mix of boxes. And so I was working when the boxes came in for the month. And, I think we only got like 2 or 3 copies, but it was in with a bunch of other books. And, it was so weird because I didn't expect it. It really caught me off guard. It was like, oh my God, I'm a real writer. And, because growing up, being a writer was all I'd ever really wanted to do. My Brownie manual from kindergarten, when you opened it up, it said, when I grow up, I want to be an author and a mother. And it was in that order, and, I saved up my babysitting money when I was 12 years old to buy a subscription to Writer's Digest magazine. So, to finally have, and I was young, when my first book came out, I was 24 years old. So to actually hold that book, it was like, oh, it was like holding my son for the first time. Oh! So yeah, no, and I still feel that way. It's still like, oh, sorry, I hit my screen. I'm shaking it. Like, Carol can tell you I still do that. So yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
yeah. I'm still like, it's real. I'm not a fraud. And my son looks at me and goes, oh yeah, no, Mom. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. It really is amazing when you see it.
Okay, since it is the true story of Nick, even Ambrose never met Nakota. I can't tell you. You got to read the books, Robin. They're making sense. When we get to the next couple of books, it's all gonna. I promise, it's gonna all come together, and you're gonna be like, oh, okay.
Oh my gosh.
I know there is an evil plan in there. I promise, it's gonna make sense.
See, there you go.
I promise. I promise. I know I'm trying to read and talk.
And pull the ones out.
The conversation while I'm reading over here.
With the glasses that aren't the right ones.
I know, right?
Exactly.
I was going to ask if we could do a special. Oh, absolutely. Sure, you could. That'd be fun. Actually, if I could figure out a way, I wanted to do it last year, Sierra, and I'd love to do it this year. But God, I'm so. Carol, how about something more on your plate?
Exactly. Yeah, I don't see why you can't go through and do that. We could go to in the Conk Edits and go through and set them up and then format it, be ready to roll
That
by
could be very
November.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So sure, send them in.
Jolene, I used to go there all the time, and I would love to go there again, but they got to stop having airplane doors come off
And the wheels
and wheels.
and stuff.
Um, I used to go out to Washington every year, but you know, and I that sounds terrible, but I have never been the world's great. My granddaddy was a Lockheed engineer, and my uncle was a mechanic at Delta, and my other uncle was a Lockheed mechanic. And I grew up, and I have a couple of pilots in my family. So I grew up with really gnarly stories about all the bad things that could happen on an airplane. So I've never been the world's greatest flyer. People who've flown with me know that I get on planes like touching the outside of the plane as I go in, looking for flaws. And my grandfather used to bring home windshields of planes that crashed or that they replaced that have cracks that you guys don't know are in there where they pull this stuff off. So I've always been like sketchy on flying. And I also do know that planes have things that don't crash, that they do land with her, horrific things that go wrong on planes. And
Mm-hmm.
they, before air disasters was a thing, and I am horribly addicted to air disasters, which I hate that I'm addicted. It's like being around my family. It's like, well, they do always die. They do survive when the plane top comes off, and people do survive being sucked out of the aircraft. They don't always kill them. Um, but I don't want to be on that plane when that happens either. Um, people who've been on the plane with me know I don't get up. I bolt myself to that seat with, bungee cords, and I'm only slightly exaggerating. Uh, and Diana Love can tell you that, yes, I flew all the way to Australia and I never got out of my seat. Well, okay, I did get up once to go to the bathroom and came right back. And she's like, that was really fast. How did you go that fast? I went, I did not go because I went to the bathroom. My brain started running all kinds of grandpa scenarios through my head. And I went, and went right back. But boy, when I got off that plane, I really got off that plane. So, yeah. Um, right now, I am driving that far. I just don't think I could drive that far either. So I'm kind of limited until I can find it within me to be on a plane that far. So hopefully soon I'm going to get over my phobia, but I'm going to wait till the NTSB stops finding all these problems with aircraft. That was a very long-winded answer,
It was.
but I'm really kind of phobic at the moment. So once planes quit having problems, we'll be back in the air,
There
hopefully
you
soon.
go.
Well, wait, we did do something that we've got to be on a plane. Oh, Colorado. We got to do that.
Yeah.
So we'll
Yeah.
see how that plane trip goes. If I have no problems on Colorado, and you do have to remember, I have actually taken trips where we've had, like I was on one where we lost power. Um, and I was on another one where we were coming in for a landing and we hit that tarmac so bad that we did have, I think it was 2 or 3 tires exploded when we hit the tarmac. And then there was another one with Sherry. You missed this one, Carol. When we
Okay.
were going into Pensacola and we were coming in for the landing. And anybody who flies a lot, where when you miss it and and they came in like 3 times. And then they said, we're going to divert to Jacksonville. And if you've ever flown, as nervous a flyer as I am, if you've ever been on a flight with 1R when something goes wrong, that is not a flight you want to take. So, I mean, I've been on some pretty gut wrenching flights anyway, which is another reason why I don't want to fly right now. So, depending on how Colorado goes, I may go to Washington. But we are, yeah. Huh. I still can't believe I committed myself to Colorado.
Uh-huh.
So hopefully soon. If that goes well, I will try and get myself to Washington. I really do love Washington. It's a beautiful place, and I haven't been out there in a while. That's why I set Dark Side of the Moon there because it is really cool. You've never been, have you?
We went to Oregon.
Did you? I love Oregon too.
Mhm.
Oh my God, Voodoo Donuts. I'll go to Oregon just for the donuts. You need to see Pioneer Square. I think you would love it. We got
Interesting. We
we
seen
got
a bookstore and a dead man, so we're done. I
mm,
was 7 months pregnant, visiting his folks. We're done. I
oh,
was ready to go.
you didn't have the donuts.
Hell no. We left as soon as possible and come back over to the East Coast.
I
Hmm. Hmm.
know,
Other than that, I
right?
guess there shouldn't be surprised to see dead people laying in the street. It'll be okay.
Oh my gosh, I do remember that. That is hilarious. Ah, Katie, I have not seen you in so long. You need to come back, my friend. You need to be back at DragonCon. I have not seen, or better, Books and Barbecue. You need to
Yep.
come, girl. Oh, where have you been? Denise, have
She
you
missed the
not
last one.
heard?
It's okay.
Denise, we have the TV series coming. Gotta do my drum roll.
That's right.
Yes, it's in production. That's all I can say. We are in production. It is
There
coming.
you go.
So, yes, and that's all I can tell you for now. As soon as I can tell you more, believe me. My mama always said there were three things: telephone, telegram, telesherry. But they won't let me tell you anything else.
So, yep.
No. Yes, I can tell you about the Simi book, but I don't want to give spoilers.
So just cutting it off, huh?
I'm cutting it off.
Okay.
I know. I do want to give spoilers. I may give a teaser, but I'm going to do that strategically.
So when is that out?
November.
Gotcha.
I'm hoping we'll have it. We'll have copies for Books and Barbecue. That's my evil plan.
Okay.
That's
So,
what I'm hoping.
yep.
For the past is changing. That's more in books that have already come out. What you'll be seeing in the next couple of books are I'll be explaining the things that happen, and I'll be catching you up more, and you'll see exact. It's because, especially because we had such a big lull in the books.
Right.
It's more. How do I explain? I mean, it's hard to explain things without giving spoilers. I know.
Hmm. Not helpful.
Not helpful at all. I know, really not helpful. But I know, God, because especially right now, because I've written so much this week. Um,
Right.
for those who weren't here earlier, I did a 5,000 over almost 6,000 word day on Monday, um, which translates to what almost 20. It's 20 something pages.
Hmm.
So it was a significant amount. And there was a lot of information. So I'm trying really not to, and when I write that much, it's like, okay, that's not in the other books, but it's fresh on my mind, so I really don't want to dump info, but I do, but I don't. Um, so, but no, the past isn't changing, but I'm trying to explain, and you should see, like right now, my writing room out there is so stuff all over because I've gone back and I've read so much of the other books to make sure that I don't forget something that I've had in the other books that you guys want to know. All the questions that y'all have asked me, I actually do keep up with because I don't want to forget something that y'all want to know. I want to make sure that I'm exploring it because I'm actually doing something really complicated. I'm doing Zev and Simi at the same time. I'm trying to explain this to Tanya because Tanya's like, yeah, you're going to get them in on time?" And it's like, yes, I'm getting them in on time. But Zev's was done, but I'm going back in because as I'm writing Simi's book, I'm holding Zev's here before I release it to her because there are things that I'm having to add to Zev because I don't want it. They overlap. if that makes sense.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah,
Right.
so they're actually kind of really complicated to do them, and they need to be done simultaneously so that I don't forget something. Or the worst part is, Maddie and I were talking about the dangers of the one-off line where you say something in passing
Right.
and then you're married to it. And that's my worst fear. It's like, oh, why did I say that as a passing one liner that made just, you know, a prime example of this was in the one thing that I just thought of was in the League series where um, they're talking and it's about Zarina, where I'm like, oh, she's 15 years old. And they're talking about her mental age. It's not her physical age. But it was just one of those things where you're like, yeah, I'll make a comment about my brother, he's a 5-year-old. He's not 5. He's obviously, he's not that much younger than me. And if you're looking at him, he's not a 5-year-old. And of course, you being a reader, I say that and you think he's 5 years old because you don't see him.
Right.
But, and of course, people who read the book go, oh, you said she was 15. It's like, oh God, why did I say that?
Right.
Because the reader doesn't know that she's really not 15. She's a grown up, but it was more common. She acts like she's an adolescent. So I want to make sure I don't accidentally do something like that in Zev's book because Simi is in his book so prominently. So yeah, I don't want to, hang
Very
me.
nice.
Yeah, y'all hang me when her book comes out. So yeah. So yeah, I did not mean for that to be complicated. But I don't want, they're coming out so close together. It's like, yeah, y'all will. It's like when you stream a series and you're like, well, they didn't know they were going to do that when they did season 1, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to tie everything up in a nice, neat little bow for y'all.
Super.
Mm-hmm.
Without giving away any spoilers.
Without giving away
Well,
spoilers.
there you go. Yep.
Yeah, I'm trying to make it all make sense, which it
Hello.
really does. That was the I need to tell you this. So, and because I'm always telling, and this because we tell writers this, trust the process. Because yeah, sometimes you get those little one-liners,
Yeah.
and you think they're throwaways.
Correct.
When you're writing, it's like, oh, that's why I did that. Yes, you did, brain. You knew what you were doing.
Them little happy accidents.
Yeah, ain't no happy accident. You knew. I saw
Yeah,
what
this
you
is
were
true.
doing, creative process.
Yeah. Yep.
You knew.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yeah. Where was Will's question? Will had a good question. And I missed it. Will, where was your question?
Uh-oh.
I know. I
I
saw,
didn't see
there
one.
it
Hi,
is.
Will. Hi,
There you
Sam.
go.
Just send it on.
There you go. I'm going to let you answer that one first.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That happens.
A
That
lot.
happens. Not necessarily when you get stuck. I had a book called Biohazard that was shaping up to be really good, and then I took an editing course, and I Frankenstein the whole book. She was the person who taught it was harsh and like even militaristic. You can't do this. I don't want you to do this. Go through and check this. And then by the time I went through and had found where it started and taken out extraneous, then it just was Frankenstein. And I couldn't do anything at all with it. So at one time I was just like, okay, we've fritzed this up for us for Sunday. So then I just went through and highlighted all the stuff that she approved and started on page 1 and copied and pasted and then went through and wrote that book because it turned out very differently. That was the start of the Draken with Mitch.
Oh,
So
very
yeah, you can Frankenstein them. You can go through and not be able to go through and dig your way out of a hole and have to start over. Yeah, you can do that.
I have done it many times. Many times.
See?
Born of Night, Night Embrace. I'm
Wow.
thinking, God, what won the book that shall not be named because the Secret Project book was started 3-4 times. My God, Night of
Mm,
Darkness. How many times did I start that? Wait, that is it. Sword of Darkness, Night of Darkness, Sword of Darkness. Kerrigan's book. I don't know how
okay.
many times I started that one and redid it. before I caught the right rhythm for it. Um, trying to think, I know there are other ones that just, oh God, Stryker's book. That one was that book was like pulling teeth. I had a hard time with that one. He's lucky I didn't cut his head off and feed him to the gallows. Oh my God, he was a hard little. But yeah, no, Talon and Sunshine gave me fits early on. Try to remember. I know there have been other ones. Well, and then Xander. That's why it took me so long to write Xander's book, because I was halfway through his when Rand came up and said, "You don't need to write that. I'm far more interested." So yeah, no, I have, and I also have a whole bunch of books that are just never got finished. I probably have 20, 30 books where I have 3, 4, maybe 6, 7 chapters on them. I was
You don't
going,
think you'll ever go back to them?
I don't know. I was actually going um, through the files of them not that long ago. I don't know. I still remember. I told you about the one where it's he's the cowboy and the woman in the, or he's an outlaw and the woman in
Right.
the wedding dress. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. So
exactly.
no, I still remember them. I still remember the plots and the characters and all that. So they're fresh. I just never got around to writing them for whatever various reasons. So
Right.
yeah.
Yep.
So the answer is sometimes I continue it on because I think it depends on why I got stuck. I mean, sometimes it's a matter of, like in the case of Town and Sunshine, she was not right for him. Well, and another great example is Kieran and um, Amanda. I had Tabitha originally as his heroine. They did not work out. So it depends on why I'm stuck. And sometimes I finish the book and sometimes I give up on it because it just, for whatever reason, it's not working. And if I can't get it to work, I move on to something that does work. Maybe I
Just
should go back.
stew for a minute.
Huh?
Let it
Yeah.
stew for a minute.
Well, yeah, I mean, that would, I kept rewriting the very beginning of Night of Darkness. I couldn't get it, just would not gel. It needed more germination time, I guess.
Yep.
I don't know. I shall write no book before its time.
Not as a pantser, you won't.
Not as a pantser, I will not. You're right.
Exactly.
Will we be coming? I don't think we're coming to Texas, are we? I would love to because I need a Buc-ee's run.
I know we haven't heard anything from readers and readers yet.
No, so I don't think so this year. I'm trying to do more writing this year.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you, Robin. We'll have
Wow.
2 more books this year. And then I do the one after Simi to tie it up. And I'm hoping to do one more next year.
You're tempted, or you have one?
I have one more. No, I have one more after Simi, the name of which just went right out. I did not, because my brother kept me. Dang, I barely. No, well, you know how I was, what, 5 minutes to spare? I barely got it.
He is a
What is
brain
the
cell
name?
challenge.
I know, right? So no, I don't have my cheat sheet again. I forgot the name of it. It begins with an S. It's definitely an S word. Um, yeah, I have one more, and then I think I may write one more after that, but I'm not 100% sure.
Okay.
If I can get everything tied up after Sydney, I will. Yes. This is good.
And if not, there's going to have to be another one to help tie it all up.
I don't know. I might be able to get it tied up in that one book.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So now we just have to wait and see.
See, I don't know, Scarlett. That's why I'm afraid. I'm not going to blame one group. I don't know. I don't know. Because again, let me go back to Granddaddy worked for Lockheed.
But they're
I
not falling out
don't
of the
know. I'm afraid.
sky.
I'm afraid.
Mm-hmm.
'cause, it only takes a linchpin in some cases.
Or somebody who pocketed screws just didn't screw them in.
Only a linchpin in some cases.
Human error. Take you out any day.
One screw in my life.
We get
Did they
bumpy.
count all of them they took out and put back? I hear my grandfather's voice in my head. And was the inspector paying attention that shift? I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
I hear my granddaddy sitting at that kitchen table going, did they bag it up correctly?
See?
And did they put it in their pocket first? I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Evidently they don't know either.
Yeah, see, here we go. Thank you, Christina. Exactly. And there you go. Y'all scare me now. Yeah.
Yeah, she corrected that earlier. I mean later.
Yeah, no, we're not gonna we talked about driving to Denver, but no, that would take way too much time out of my writing. So and two, you have a cool airport. You got gargoyles.
And a horse.
And a horse?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I don't
big horse
remember
out
a
front.
horse. I don't remember the horse. Is that
You know?
new?
Yeah. No, I don't know.
I don't remember the
I
horse.
don't know. I know we came through there driving when I went to pick up Garth and we brought him home. Other than that, we flew out of Grand Junction to Denver and flew from Denver to Atlanta.
Huh. I
Yeah.
don't remember the horse, but I do remember
Mm.
the gargoyles.
I didn't see the gargoyles.
That would be Seize the Night. I sometimes remember titles. See, there's proof.
See?
Oh, see, that's why I do bus tours. For those who don't know, that was the purpose of the bus tour because I didn't have to fly. I would love to do a bus tour again.
Mm.
See, there we go.
You found another one?
Huh?
Oh.
When we submit stories to Conk Edit, can it center around characters but not really mentioned?
Okay, so if you go down to the bar and get a drink, boom. If you run into Remy at the farmer's market, boom. If you take an airboat into the swamps and you run into any of the guys out there, it's just in passing, but it kind of does center around New Orleans and that kind of stuff. So it doesn't have to. You don't have to like. In one of them, a woman met Remy and they dated and they fell in love and the signs appeared, and then when it got to be real serious, she woke up from the dream. She never flown down to New Orleans at all. So that was just a very vivid dream that she had. So, it's you can either immerse, or you can go through and just in passing. Yeah, it does not have to be solid in.
We are coming next year, not this year.
25, yeah.
Yeah, I can't. Is it February? When are we going?
Oh my goodness.
I know I don't know, but it's the Readers Take Denver 2025.
Yep,
I
you
want to
told
say
me that.
April. I think it's,
You think we're in the spring?
I can't remember.
I know, right?
I knew this.
Readers Take Denver, February. I got 5th.
February. Okay, it's in April this year. It's February next year. Why did I say yes when they're going to have snow on the ground? Uh-oh.
You know what? Oh,
It'll be cold.
seriously?
Probably. What was I thinking? It's the one
Will
thinking.
we be in the same hotel they're having it? Pretty please with sugar on
It'll be
top.
freezing. See, Clarice, I've been on that flight. I've been on a turbulent flight. It was not fun.
Oh, when I flew out to find out if Garth was okay, we had a fire.
Oh, that's not fun.
No, because that thing kept going off and off and off.
Oh,
And the pilot come and said, "Well, we can't find anything on fire, but that's a fire alarm in case y'all are wondering."
Oh, I know, right?
Obviously, y'all were not looking hard enough for that fire. But we made it to Grand Junction, so I just got down and damn near kissed the ground.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, Lordy. Don't, yeah. No, no, no. We all good. Oh, hey,
Nope.
Meg made it in. There's Meg.
He did.
Got her puppy. Oh,
Okay.
Misty. We have, what are our new plans? We do have some. I forgot what they were. Well, we got Diana coming in, so you gotta be there. You gotta be there. Um, I'm so glad Diana's able to. She can't come except for Sunday, but we're gonna have fun.
Okay.
So, but we do have new plans, and I don't remember what they are.
Because they're on the cheat sheet that doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, I know my cheat sheet is somewhere out there in the mess.
Yup.
Did I finally get a network? I did for something, but I can't tell you what.
I was like, what? Never mind. I got you. I caught up. I caught up.
I know I have so much information I can't share, and it's killing
I
me.
know, right? Because they like have gaggers.
I know. I know, but I'm doing this. I'm doing this, but soon. But
Yes.
soon.
Mm-hmm.
I know. You know, here's the thing for this one, Haley. Yes and no. Yes and no. I but you know, hey, I lost 10 pounds last time, so I lose 10 pounds again. But
Wow.
I'm not looking forward to being walled in like the cask of Amontillado. I'm just saying.
Oh
I'm just
Lord.
Cynthia did a great job. I'm not gonna have yeah, I'm not gonna have any place to sleep, but that's okay. Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
But they are gonna look great. You know. Oh, I guess I never did show. I guess I need to do that last time. I never did show the samples. I guess I need to take a picture of that. I didn't even think to do that.
A sample of.
The I it just never I suck at social media. We were talking I was talking to Maddie about that. I forget because it dawned on me we did the TikTok where I was signing the books.
Right.
Um and I need to do more of those. I forget. I just don't because I'm old. I'm not a boomer, but I get called a boomer all the time. I'm a Gen Xer. Thank you very much. Which now I know makes me still old. But I don't. I just because we didn't walk around with camera. My brother did, even though he's a Gen Xer too. But he was of that age where he always had. I didn't want to get in trouble, unlike my little brother who got in trouble because he documented everything he did. So there was always photographic, evidence of stuff he did he shouldn't have. I had better sense, so it doesn't dawn on me. Hey, I better, my tomfoolery, you know. Anyway,
Right.
so but yeah, and they're not in this room, they're in the other room. I'll do that next week. I will bring in the what do you call them? The proofs, the page proofs for the volume 3 and 4. I should have done that.
Gotcha.
I just never thought to. You guys probably do want to see that. Okay. So did you at least see what we're expecting to come in someday in the near future? Yeah. And yes, there is a secret book that when I have more information about the secret book, I'll tell you about the secret book.
Mm-hmm.
Carol knows all about my secret book.
Mm-hmm.
I know I've got so many things I want to tell, but we'll get to it. I promise.
There you go.
We're gonna have
There
to.
you go.
I don't know. I don't think I'm amazing. I think I'm kind of silly, but will I ever write another Avalon series book? Probably. I never know when those are coming. I really don't. I've got to get caught up first, though, because if I don't do Jade and Savitar, you guys are going to hang me by my throat, and I know this.
Yep. Yes, that would be a bad thing. Hmm.
The first gods are the original 6, which we're coming to. And how did I go about creating them? That was an unattractive noise. When I started originally doing the series, oh my gosh, it's so long ago. Let me delve into my mind. One of the things as a little kid that I liked was the theogony because I was a very strange little child. And, I just always wanted to create my own pantheon because I really was that kind of weird kid. And, you know, I wanted to delve into, well, if you started from scratch and you wanted to create the world, how would you do it? And so I wanted to create my own origin mythology for the world. And I started playing around. I'm like, well, okay, so if the world started, origin would be light. Light's made up of the six original colors. And I started with there. So you've got Roy G. Biv. And that's why we have the seven original gods. I know this is kind of simplistic, but you got to remember, I was a very small child coming up with this. And so that's why you have the seven primal, well, really it's six gods plus Lilith. And that's where the primal gods come from. So they're basically based on, I I really hate, okay, there's your spoiler kind of thing, and it's very simplistic, but I was very, very little when I started Dark Hunter, and it's the mind of a child, and then I just expanded on it.
And it holds
So
water. You're good to go.
yeah, 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 and then they are consisted of the four elements, and I started the precept of Dark Hunter really started when I was in grade school, and it kind of shows. And I really hate, I'm giving you this, but you can tell how little I was when I started molding my God structure. And I just kept up when I started Dark Hunter when I was 18. I took my original gods that I had created in grade school and molded them to be the original gods for Dark Hunter because they were what I knew and I had played with the most. And they worked. So
See?
I know.
If
But
it ain't broke, don't fix it. We're good.
they're very simple and they, yeah, yeah. Will we ever find out which Dark Hunter is from your Kinley
Mm.
McGregor series?
Ah.
I probably could get permission now. You're right. Back in the day, they would not let me. I need to try and get that permission now. I bet they would let me.
Do you think?
Yeah, I think I need to try again.
Okay.
It's been 30 years. There was, I don't,
No, really?
yeah, it's been 30 years now. Yeah, I know. They let me do the hardcovers. They
Right.
said no for, excuse me, hiccup. Oh my gosh. They said no for the hardcovers forever. Let me go and try and get permission again. Clarice, thank you for asking. I'm going to go and try permission. I've not done that in a while, but
Hmm.
you know, 30 years, they might say yeah now.
Right?
I'm going to go try that again.
Yeah, because they've been turned over personnel wise. They may be just like, how old
Yeah,
is that? Give
I
me back
couldn't,
here. This how
they
old? Yeah,
don't
no,
care.
forget it.
Yeah,
Forget it.
they used to care, but they may not now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because, yeah, I mean, geez, when did that book come out?
Hmm.
I'm thinking now, God, when did that book come out? That book has to be 25 years old now, at least, right? 2007, 2006? It
Uh,
has to be, right? I'm going to go ask for permission.
yep.
Yeah, because I forgot how old it is.
Sure.
Thank you. We might have another book.
Well, okay then. That would be nice
I'm going to go try that.
to rest it away
Thank
from
you.
and take it. Yeah.
Yeah, because
Definitely.
nobody's asked me that in a while. My brain did just, because it seems like yesterday, but hey, it's not. I'm getting old. There are some benefits to not dying.
Exactly.
You wait long enough. I talk about being the
See?
cockroach rider. There you go. There you go. When will the physical books for Simi and Savage be available for order? I do not know. Oh, I need to put that up. I'm sorry. Susan, that is not, that's a weird publisher question. I'm not sure. And there's something to do with bookstore regulation rule things. And I know my publisher has told me that and I forgot. I don't remember what Tanya told me. There's a reason for that.
Okay.
But I don't remember it. Not too much. I don't know about Simi. Savage should be up before much longer, though. I will ask her, but I've told her not to bug me till I get Savage completed. And if I call her, she'll be like, "I thought I wasn't supposed to bug
That's
you."
right. Exactly.
So if I call her, she's gonna be bugging me and go, "Well, since you've broken the cone of silence, I'm gonna bug you about a bunch of stuff. I don't wanna break the cone of silence
Yes, you
with
know.
yeah.
No, you
No,
don't
I
have to
want a few
poke
more
it, don't.
days of yeah, I will break the cone of silence for you guys to do this, but I really want a couple more uninterrupted because I'm making some serious progress and I wanna keep writing the books. I know y'all want me to keep writing the books.
Yep,
So
exactly.
at least to the middle of next week, I ain't asking nothing.
Just making a list of all the things I have to ask.
I know, right? What's your favorite thing from oh, where are they building more now? What?
We're in the southeast, so that's a pretty big
Oh, it is. And Carol, there's
real
more
estate.
Bucky stops, more Bucky stops.
Yay.
Look at the smile on my face.
Wow, I know, right?
This is the happy Bucky face.
And what's your favorite thing from Bucky's?
Everything. Oh, I still have not. I've been good. I have not eaten my Bucky bite. I still have not eaten it yet. One more week and I'll eat it.
It's Easter this weekend. You're good.
Oh, that's right. I can't eat it till after Easter. You're right. Okay, next
Yeah.
week. Um, what is my favorite thing? Buying things for the grandbabies.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
You know it is. You know
I
it
can see
is.
that. Yep. Yeah.
That's basically most of what I buy.
Yep.
What I'm doing my live stream. What, buddy?
Oh, you are?
Yes.
Oh, we're waiting for that.
Yes, you are. It's okay. um, let's see. My favorite thing from Bucky's. I like to play with the coffee.
Yep.
That's my favorite thing. You're with me every time I go. What's my favorite thing from
Hmm.
Bucky's?
I would say the coffee. Yes, the shopping, but the coffee.
No, barbecue. We know
Oh,
this. The
yeah, because we
barbecue.
drag in so late.
The barbecue. That's my favorite Bucky's. What
Yeah.
about you?
Sandwiches. I like the sour cherry bites,
Mm,
sour cherry balls.
that is true.
Yep. Yep.
That is true.
Yeah, because they're really good.
They are that. Mm. The release schedule for Chronicles of Nick, they're actually coming out pretty fast. We have Savage, which is May. So I got to get that thing to Tanya. She's going to kill me. I got to give it to her. I got to get it finished up. I got to finish Simi so I can get it to her. Savage, Simi in November, and then the next one is out next spring. So they're really quick.
There you go.
And then if I do the fourth one, it'll be out that fall. But I don't know if I'll do if I don't get it finished. So, and then we'll be tied up for the Chronicles of Nick.
Okay.
Yes.
Super.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you, Natalie. You are an angel. Bless you. It's called Sanctify. I knew it was an S title. I knew it was an S title.
Mm-hmm. Of course you did.
What is the name of the tarot? DH.
Yep.
Dark Hunter.
Dark
Dark
Hunter.
Hunter Tarot.
Yeah.
So if you go to dhtarot.com, it'll take you right to it.
Super.
Have you ever started a book and get it all laid out and planning and then just hit the delete key on it? On purpose or on accident? I'm looking at you, Carol. Have you ever done that?
Oh, yeah. No, because I don't have anything planned.
Mm.
See, they just come to me and I start typing their narration. And so, so I was doing really, really good last night on sprints. And then I forget what happened. Oh, she fell asleep on him. So I was like, well, that ended all of that Romeo and Juliet business going on tonight. So he just went through and tamped down the fire and carried her in the bedroom. They went to sleep. So then I slowed down today to do that. But it's just whatever they tell me, however they act, the movie goes on and I just write it down. So as far as planning, no.
Yeah, I've written one, but I didn't hit delete. I did have lightning hit it on deadline. Well, you know this story. I think I told it to you. Back in the day, there is this moment, infinitesimal moment, when you hit Control Save, Control S,
Right?
where it wipes your hard drive. And I mean, it's so infinitesimal. that really it's rapid, and then it clears your hard drive and then writes over it. You can't even measure it. And right at that moment, I heard the clap of thunder and I hit it, and I was going to turn my computer off, and it literally wiped my everything off my drive, and it was
Oh my
unrecoverable. And the
God.
book, this is back in the day where we had to print everything out. There was no recovery. I mean, I was having to save 3 1/4 floppies. It was so long ago. I lost everything, the entire book. And this is why for years after that, I would save chapter by chapter by chapter because I had nothing. I lost 6 months worth of work and it was horrifying.
Mm.
Um, I think it was one of the bad books, one of the Bureau of American Defense books. I don't even remember now who it was for, but yeah, I mean, this was probably around 1999 or 2000. The worst moment of my life having to make that phone call to my editor going, "You're not, I know you think I made this up, but it was real." So I didn't hit the delete, God did. And all I can say is that God must have hated that book and not wanted it out there.
Yeah, see, something going
So,
on.
yeah. But no, I have never done it. Oh, it is a demon horse. Wait, there you go. Don't look. How have I missed this? How
I
have
don't
I
know.
not? I
I don't
mean,
know what gate you go into, what drive you do in.
Diana and I, every year for years and years, were at the Denver airport. Weird. Okay.
Huh.
Hmm. I will not be at Virginia. We will be in Virginia, though. We're there for Scares That Care in
Right.
Williamsburg, right?
Williamsburg.
Isn't that about the time we're there? April?
I believe
They
so.
did not move Scares That Care, did they?
They did not. They have not
Okay.
that I know of. Yep, the 12th to the 15th I got down.
Yeah. So we're in Virginia, but not at Virginia Beach.
Right. So you
We're
have to drive
sure.
a little north, west and north, and you'll be right there in Wizard.
Yeah, we are not. We are sure they did not move it on us, right?
Nope, nope.
Okay.
As far as I know, it's still right there.
So yes, come a little over. We will
Yeah.
definitely be there. So we are going to be there in Virginia.
There you go.
Oh, Meg got 3 puppies. Congratulations, Meg.
She's
Oh, three
crazy.
puppies.
Girl. I know, right?
Mine is
Kim's been
not a puppy.
editing.
Oh, Lord,
She
child.
busy. Can
Lord,
you put
child.
Concatus back up there again?
Lord. Oh, oh my gosh. Oh my God. We've been here over an hour.
Yeah.
Whoa. That was a
Yeah.
fast hour. Whoa. All right. I'm going to answer that. Yes. A big, resounding, huge yes. There are definitely going to be more. Eve of Ruin. Oh,
Hmm.
don't spoiler. Eve of Ruin is going to be amazing. I love Eve. I love all the lead characters, but
Right.
yeah. And the next official Eve is an official one too, but um, the next one is going to be Ren and Mac. I don't have a date on it. As soon as I do, though, we are going to get it. So yay!
Saver.
And thank you very much, Kristen. And thank all of you guys. We so appreciate you guys coming and spending an hour with us every week when we're here. When my brother lets me come,
See? There you go.
he was celebrating. He would not let me.
Lord.
He would not let me leave. I love my brother. He's wonderful. But anyway, thank you, Carol. Thank you, everybody who
Mhm.
came tonight. You guys are wonderful. I so appreciate it.
Me too. It's always cool. Um, and Sherry can go through and on her next newsletter, she can go through and send out conk edits and the breakdown.
Oh, wait, I do have to answer this last one
Okay.
because sadly it takes time.
Ah,
I'm sorry it's taking so long. I am doing my best to get them out as fast as possible, but I'm yeah. It just I'm sorry about the divorce. Believe me, I tried to end it as quickly as I could, but I am slowly getting back on schedule. I've done remarkable this week, and I am getting them out just as quickly as I can. So thank you guys for bearing with me. I have, you guys have been wonderful. So thank y'all. And I am now finally getting back to speed, and hopefully we will be back on schedule very soon. So
There
thank
you go.
y'all. And God bless all of y'all, those who celebrate Easter or Ostara or what Ostara. I can, I really can speak, I swear. But whatever you celebrate, y'all have a wonderful week.
There
And if you
you
don't celebrate anything, that's fine too.
go. Yes, seriously.
Oh
Um,
my gosh. I
so
am gonna go see what the heck my sons and my brother need. And
yeah, see,
anyway, y'all have a
yeah, we're
wonderful
off.
night.
Yeah, I'll be
Until next, we're here next week, right?
right here next week. Yes.
Okay. And then we'll be in Virginia, right? Buckies.
Then we have another week here. I think.
Oh, we got 2 more weeks. Hey, awesome.
I know, right? Because 2 weeks of Scares That Care. No, they have
Mhm.
our printer. And
All
then I'm
right.
going to Savannah for the outreach.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right.
I would
Okay.
love, love, love to get that book finished and start
Oh,
on the next one.
hopefully I will have my two finished. So,
I'm that close. That
yeah. And
close.
then I'll have a spoiler.
Oh, well, there you go.
I'm going
And
to give you guys a
everybody be
spoiler.
happy.
Absolutely. All righty. You guys have a
Uh,
wonderful night.
yeah,
We will check in next week.
we love y'all.
All right. Y'all. Yes, we do. Y'all take care.
Take care.
Good night, everybody.